been able to handle themselves very, very well.
That's well timed from Scales to Palma. Looks to pick out Kyogo and he fires wide. So unlike him, but the flag does go up in any case.
Had some really important defensive tackles.
Out to the edge for Holm, who looks to thread that one through. It's really well left. And the ball is squeezed in, but the flag goes up. A delayed flag.
It certainly needs to be checked, that's for sure.
Well, and this should just be a definitive yes or no. Well, in fact, the offside does stand, so it's an Navrocki. O'Reilly really nicely timed. Bernardo this time. Wonderful finish from Bernardo. Quick feet, and Celtic show their class. 24 minutes played. It's the Portuguese who punctures Buckie Thistle's dreams.
With a touch of class, Rory. You can see the width that Abada's given there, just stretching that back line, and Bernardo with a wonderful run right through the heart. Look at that pass from Matt O'Reilly, perfectly weighted. And it's the second touch from Bernardo just here to get it out his feet and into his stride, and then lifting it over the goalkeeper. Stuart Knight's got no chance. It's an absolutely beautiful goal from Celtic and from Bernardo. At such a young age, Celtic is a fantastic club for him to be playing regularly at.
Good tackle from Pugh, and now Barry to Peters. The flag stays down for now. Maybe it's Buckie's big moments, and now the flag does go up, so they won't have the corner.
It looked as if he was going to knock it into Peters' path.
Johnson again, Abada, they're starting to link up nicely. Kyogo doesn't miss those, but the flag is up once again. Celtic have it in the net once more, but denied by the near side assistant. It's Banks of D who they play next weekend, but all their minds on their big day out in Glasgow. It's Holm with the 1-2, it does come through, and Holm finishes it so cleanly. In off the post, Celtic cut their way through, and the Norwegian has his first goal as a Celtic player.
Well, it's a lovely work move, isn't it? Great 1-2 with Matt O'Reilly, perfectly weighted back into Holm's path. It's just tantalisingly so close for Darryl McCartney, but he just can't get the touch on it. And then Odin Holm reversing into the bottom corner. Very, very good goal.
It's Palma, curling delivery, Scales, and Knight. I think got a hand, it may have been the bar as well. Oversold the tickets for that one, it was a huge demand, but here's Josh Peters. Is this Buckie Thistle's big moment? Well, it's Joe Hart to deny Josh Peters. Now striding forward, Jack Murray. Peters trying to get himself back on side.
Well, that was the moment for Peters, wasn't it? You can see how disappointed he is with himself. It's an absolutely brilliant ball, clearly onside. Gets out his feet really well.
Abada looks for Kyogo! Perfectly weighted from the winger to the striker. And Kyogo didn't have to wait too long to get in on the act as Celtic get their third before half-time.
Well, I've already mentioned it, how often this happens. Ball in behind the fullback, and Abada, there's no messing about. It's one touch into the middle of the goal. And that man, Kyogo, happily on the end of it, putting it into the back of the net. I mean, there's already been 2 or 3 incidents like this in the game. And now Kyogo's on the score sheet with one of them.
You know, it's Abada that will get the assist, but again, it's O'Reilly that plays that killer pass in behind.
It's a great ball, it really is. But it's all...
Johnston. Holm again. Abada made his dart. Celtic though, back the other way. Bernardo and O'Reilly quicken things. Abada And Bernardo makes it 4, but again the flag goes up. This must be some sort of record for the number of disallowed goals for offside. Johnson. Palma out on the right-hand side now. Past one, now to unleash it with his left. Wonderful strike from Luis Palma as Celtic quickly get a 4th to kick off the second half.
Such an accurate strike here from Luis Palma, cutting inside onto his left foot. It's the pace. It's past Stuart Knight before he can get down to it. Right in the bottom corner. Bang, what a clean strike that is.
6th goal in Celtic colours for the Honduran to go along with 9 assists. Some really good numbers that he's producing. This will be the issue here for Buckie Thistle as Palma robs it. It's a bad on his return, but he slides it wide. For the Norwegian. Holm now, wonderful pass through. Abada, and the flag goes up to deny Liel Abada. McCabe's header is a good one too. McCaskill, and now Peters looking to prove a handful for Scales, who seem to have a handful of him.
Well, you can see Josh Peters is he's a physical character. He's strong, he's pacey, and he's caused a wee problem here. Scales not really able to deal with it.
Well, I'll play on. Mikey Johnson from Ralston's pass. Great bit of skill from Johnson, slides it across and in for Rocco Vata. A wonderful assist from Johnson, but for Rocco Vata, that will mean the world to him. Celtic hit number 5.
Yeah, of course it'll mean the world to Vata. Manager's looking at a replay, but they've done this all game, Celtic, really well. Been able to get in behind, whether in the wide areas or getting through the middle because they've stretched the opposition. Mikey Johnson does really well. Nutmeg, jigs to the byline, fires it across the face of the goal. Does Vata get the touch? I think he does, yeah. We're not going to take it off him, buddy.
Every striker in the world is claiming that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Touches there from Paulo Bernardo.
Over the top, looking for Vata. That one hanging in the air. Vata in behind here. Does he have the quality to finish? Well, Knight comes out, makes an excellent save, and Kelly denied again by the goalkeeper. And of course now the flag delayed. Lewis McKinnon, but now in comes Kelly and Vata, who's got so much pace. Vata to rifle one, and again another fine stop from Stuart Knight.
And look at it again, quick corner kick, no let up. They want more, Celtic.
Bernardo at the back post. Ralston. O'Reilly. Knight.
Highland League looking to go and challenge.
And there goes the full-time whistle. There's Celtic, the holders, cruised through in the end, but it was certainly an admirable fight put up by Highland League Buckie Thistle. 5 goals, Paulo Bernardo, Odin Holm, Kyogo, Luis Palma and Rocco Vata bring up a full-time score of Celtic 5, Buckie Thistle 0.